Okay, today we have the new WWE X Street Fighter collab Rey Mysterio figure. First, let's get a look at the box. On the side, you have Rey Mysterio, and above his head, you have the Street Fighter logo. This is some really cool Rey Mysterio artwork. And on the back is some more Rey artwork of him in a ring. And at the bottom, it has his name, his finisher, his height. And on the bottom, those are the other two you can get in the set, the Ultimate Warrior and the Rock. But let's turn it to the front. And look, there's actually buttons like a real Street Fighter arcade game. This is one of the coolest boxes of all time. And on the top, you got the WWE logo and the Capcom logo. Alright, so I went ahead and cut off the top off camera so I wouldn't waste much time. But let's go ahead and get the figure out of the package. There he is inside of it. But let's actually take a look at this. Behind it, inside the box, it's actually like a real Street Fighter game of Rey Mysterio fighting the Rock. I thought that was really cool. This box is so cool that we're just going to add it to the permanent background. Alright, but here is Rey in the packaging with all the stuff that he comes with. Let's get a closer look at that. He comes with a couple accessories. I think the figure looks amazing. He comes with 2 extra hands and 2 of the balls of fire. Let's get this figure out of the packaging and actually take a look at it. I think this is one of my favorite figures of all time, to be honest. I love this gear on it. I love all the accessories. Is it crazy to say this is one of my favorite figures of all time? I've been collecting for 8 years. We got the 619 on the side, the headband, and the RM for Rey Mysterio on the armband and jacket. And on his belt, it says his name. But let's take a look at the back. Dude, this is one of my favorite gears on a figure of all time. Let's see what he looks like without the jacket on. Dude, I think it looks a lot more clean without it on. This Rey figure actually looks a lot different than some other Rey figures that I have. So we'll do a comparison at the end. If you guys have a lot of Rey figures, you know what I mean. It looks a little different. But yeah, let's fix him and then we can get a closer look at what he looks like without the jacket on. Dude, like I said, this is an amazing freaking figure. Let's get it up close on it. It got the tattoos down to detail. Bro, I think this looks great. The freaking gloves and the armbands and the gear in general just looks amazing. And here's the look at those, I guess I would call them balls of fire. You just put them on Rey's fist. So here's Rey with the balls of fire. I don't know what to call them. I'm just going to call them balls of fire. The balls of fire on Rey's fist looks really freaking cool. Yeah, I think it would have been cooler if they were red to match his gear, but I think the blue looks pretty cool too. But red probably would have been better. Here's a closer look at the other 2 hands he comes with. It's just like an open hand, like a slap or grabbing something. Yeah, but like I said a second ago, this figure looks different than some other Rey Mysterio figures. So let's get a comparison going with another figure. So yeah, look at this. The older Rey Mysterio figures are a lot bigger around the waist, and the head scan, the newer ones look a lot better. So you get a closer look, like you can tell that's Rey Mysterio. But if you get a look at this older one, that's not Rey Mysterio. So it looks just a lot different than older Rey Mysterio figures, but yeah, it still looks great. Overall, 10 out of 10 figure. I would recommend. If you see this in the store, buy it immediately. Guys, comment down below if I should get the Rock and Ultimate Warrior Street Fighter figures. Let me know. But yeah, that is going to be it, everybody. Like I said, 10 out of 10 figure here. I'm so excited for what this year has to come on this channel. We're already off to a good start with the Uncle Howdy Ultimate and the Street Fighter collab Rey Mysterio as Ryu figure. And a lot of new amazing figures are coming out this year. So expect a lot of good videos. And like I said in the last one, toy hunts are coming soon. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for watching.